Imagine this. Someone in front of you is with you. Who's that, I wonder? Well, imagine now, if you could, a wiser you. A wiser, older you. Just in front of you. They're with you. What do they look like? That wiser, older you. Look at the expression on their face. Maybe that gentle smile. That knowing look in their eyes. Just being with you. They know so much more than you. And how does that make you feel when you're in the presence of a wiser, older you? Feel that connection with them. Where do you feel connected? How do you feel connected? Because you do, don't you? Imagine that now. Maybe some people see it as a beam of light. Some type of connection. Or like a silver gossamer thread. Or an umbilical cord. Because there's a connection there, isn't there? Maybe it's invisible, but you can feel it. And as you sit in this presence, or the presence of this older, wiser you, what will they share with you? If you were to just listen and hear. I want to say hear, listen with all your senses. Maybe you get a little memory of some kind, or something you see in your mind's eye. Maybe there's an emotion. Maybe a word, but it makes so much sense when you put it all together. Maybe there's words, a conversation, sharing something really special with you, because you're taking this moment to listen to that wiser, older you. Now, if you really wanted to, what's that one question? That one question that you would like to have answered by that wiser, older you. So with your internal voice, be brave and ask that question. And listen. Listen for the answer. Now, sometimes the answers don't come straight away. You might just get a feeling that things are changing, so things are moving. But just wait, because sometimes when you finish this time with that older, wiser you go away and do your normal daily things, whatever you're doing. And then out of the blue, you get some type of intuition. Instinctively, you know something's different, or you begin to act differently. It's so strange. And the thing is, once you've asked that question, you've started the process. And your unconscious mind, your best servant, your best friend, always willing to serve with you, serve for you, serve with you, will give you the answer. Go and search that answer out. It'll find it. Because you've asked with loving attention and intention. So just be just aware. Such a lovely little process, isn't it? Such a lovely little process to sit with that wiser, older you. Because you know the answers. You really do. You know the answers, but you don't know you know the answers until you ask. Now, maybe, I just thought about this. Maybe before this has got into your head, I know. But just imagine you want to do it again. A little bit more thoroughly, a little bit more with intention. Because I did surprise you, didn't I? Maybe sit down and think about that question first. What would you really like to know? What's going on in your life that you'd really like to get some type of input in? And who best to ask? Your best friend. So maybe just sit down with your cup of coffee and muse over that question. And I know you might not drink coffee, but coffee's a good thing. No, you could just sit down and muse. And maybe think of what you'd like to really understand about you and what's happening in your life. And when you do, you get it, and then you can just sit back, take a breath. Settle in and settle down. Close your eyes. And if you don't see that older, wiser you in 2020 vision, it doesn't matter because they're there. Just become aware of the energy. We've talked about visualization before. It's either from awareness to 2020 vision. Whatever is right for you at the time, it will be right for you. So even if you're just aware of the energy, awesome. Ask a question, sit and listen. Or just be. It's lovely to just be with your best friend. But this is the older, wiser best friend of you. Like an older brother, sister. Hey, have a go. Have a play. Because you'll find out something really, really useful. I know you will. I hope you enjoyed that little thing that I just suddenly had in my mind that I wanted to share with you. And I'd be really interested to know what you did learn. If you want to share it with me, I'd love it. I really would love it. You know, you shared your time with me. If you could just share your insights. feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. That's my email address. And I'd love to then take those insights and maybe develop processes so we can use the insights you have to make it even more, to make things even closer, richer. Who knows? I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you anyway, just to see how your life is going and what you need and how you're succeeding in life. So both of those, celebrate what you're achieving, or if there's a little issue you need to have resolved. Yeah, either way, I'd love to hear from you. That's the personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. What is it? No, it's just Personal Development Unplugged, the podcast. Of course it is, Cluffy. You know that. Come and muse on the 5-minute quickies and dive deeper on the longer podcasts. That's what it's all about. Breaking down the complicated, making it nice and simple. Take away all the mystique and all the stuff that people keep putting out there and see if we can just make things so, so wonderfully simple for each other and make the world a better place that you and I live in and share. And if you share this, that would be great too. And please, if you would, I'm going to start asking this at the beginning, but it's the end. So before you fly, my friend, would you please subscribe? Because subscribing, if you haven't subscribed, makes such a difference. It really does. You would be amazed. So if you just press that button for subscribe, it would be awesome. Thank you so much. It is now time to fly. I'll see you again soon. Okay. Bye-bye.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.